Danny Flexen here for Seconds Out. Delighted to be joined by a former world champion, of course, and altruist. I think it's fair to say, Badou Jack. How are you?
Great, thank you. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. You're fighting next week. You're back um, against
Yes,
against a guy not only that we don't know a great deal about, but up at cruiserweight, or
Peter
certainly that's where
McNeely.
he's been competing. Is this you stepping up in weights? Is it going to be at a catch weight? What can you tell us about your fight with Blake McKernan?
His name is Peter McNeely. No, I'm joking. No, he's talking a lot, like Peter McNeely did when he fought Mike Tyson. So he's one of those crazy guys. Um, there's going to be a catch weight at 189, so it's now full cruiserweight, and basically the fight was supposed to be in September 12th. So it was only 4 weeks away, and it was going to be an exhibition. So I was like, hey, I'm not going to cut no weight, and especially there's no big money fight or nothing for to make 75 just for in a last minute, a month away. So let's get a cruiserweight or some cash weight in between, and then they moved the fight back 2.5 months. So yeah, we still keep it the same weight, but yeah, I'm still gonna fight John Pascal for the title at light heavyweight, and after that, I might move up. We'll see.
How do you feel about carrying the extra weight for this fight? I'm assuming you're a little bit above that now. How does it feel on you?
I feel comfortable. Yeah, I feel great. So yeah, I'm stronger, and yeah, I don't have to cut that much weight. So yeah, I'm great.
And the aspect of the fight that's captured a lot of people's attention is that you're donating all the proceeds from your purse, etc., from the fight to the Badou Jack Foundation. Just tell
Yes.
us why you decided to do that for this specific fight, and then tell us a little bit. I mean, I already know, but for people out there who don't, what the Badou Jack Foundation does specifically.
Okay. So uh, I don't take this. I respect my opponent, or I'm taking it as a real fight, but this is not a typical event. I'm fighting. I fought 8 world class fighters, world champion, former world champions back to back. So this is, well, I do this for charity. So this is like a special kind of event. So it's a huge platform with Mike Tyson and Roy Jones.
Of course.
So that's why all the eyeballs is on it. So like I said, it's not a big fight. So I'm donating this. I'm doing this for charity to help my foundation, but to give kids all over the world a fighting chance in life.
And you've done a lot of work in Syria and other areas affected by civil war and child deprivation, particularly. Just tell us why this subject's so close to your heart and what you guys have achieved so far.
I mean, we work with a Syrian refugee camp, a Palestinian refugee camp, and we help a little bit with a orphan in Gambia, where my dad is from, and right now we're also working with foster kids here in the United States. So yeah, we're trying to help, especially kids, because they're the ones that can't really defend themselves. They're young, they're poor, or whatever. So especially kids and people in need.
And what gave you the inspiration to do this initially?
I mean, I have good people around me, and also I'm a Muslim, and to serve God, you got to serve your fellow men, I believe. So, yeah, that's my duty. So, I have this platform as a champion. Why not do something positive that can help? And so I always done small stuff, but I keep it on the low. You're not really supposed to talk about charity, but if you have a foundation, then you can help more kids. So yeah, especially my businessman, he been on me like, come on, we gotta promote it so we can raise more money rather than just do a little bit of your own money like that. So it's that's what we're working on.
Tell us some of the achievements the foundation has made of which you are most proud.
I mean, all of it. So we have a rehabilitation center in Jordan for like a Palestinian refugee camp, um, with for nutrition, for education, and there's a little room, like some actually this is there were two of them. One is them is like a handicap center, so we help them with all the equipment. They all in wheelchairs, so they actually fix the wheelchairs and stuff, so they can. That's in the real ghetto, like in a refugee camp. And yeah, we helping them when we helping. We this education center so they can get a good education also inside the refugee camp.
That's awesome. And I wanted to ask, obviously, you're fighting on the same show as the Tyson Roy Jones exhibition. What
Yeah,
do you make of that fight? I mean, for you, it's great because you're getting all the eyeballs on your fight and what you're doing for the foundation. What do you make of it as a contest? And do you think they'll take it as an exhibition when it actually comes to the opening bell?
I think Roy Jones could do it, but Mike Tyson, I don't know if he could take it easy. I mean, both of them are a friend of mine, and I'm a huge fan. When growing up, them two were my favorite fighters. So yeah, I mean, it's an honor to be a part of it, and I just hope nobody get hurt. That's all.
So they were your heroes as a kids. This is kind of like Batman versus Superman come to life for you, isn't it?
Kind of, yeah. I mean, I started boxing late. I was already a teenager, like 18, 17 years old. So that's when I started. I mean, Mike Tyson, I've been a fan of Mike Tyson since I was a little kid. But yeah, both of them, if you can look, who's your favorite fighters back in the day, that was them too.
Awesome. And you mentioned having that rematch with Jean Pascal. It was
Yeah.
what, around a year ago now, or maybe just under a year ago that you fought the first time. Contentious decision after 12 thrilling rounds. Very, very exciting fight to watch. How many times have you viewed it back since?
I think
Only
once or twice.
once.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I haven't watched it in a long time. So the beginning of the year or right after the fight, yeah, 75% of all the Showtime's viewers thought I won. And yeah, it's boxing politics, but yeah, next time we're not gonna need no judges. We got two judges, this one and this one. That's it.
Good stuff. Where are we at with the rematch? Obviously, the pandemic's happened, is ongoing, and people are
Yeah.
struggling to get dates. You're back out next week, as we know. What's the latest on the rematch?
So Floyd called me the week after the fight, saying we're gonna fight in April. That was before this was in the beginning of January, first week of like New Year's Eve or something. So then the pandemic happened, and they would look maybe June, July. So he was going to be on the co-main for the Javante and Davis and Leo Santa Cruz fight. Then that fight got pushed back, and then even to the fall. And they told me that Pascal don't want to wait till the fans come back so he can get his regular purse, whatever is in his contract. I don't think he specifically need fans, but without fans, you're not gonna, get paid what you're supposed to. So he know it's gonna be a tough fight, and obviously he had a great career and he fought everybody. So he's not ducking me or ducking nobody. I don't believe that. He just want to get paid for a tough fight, and which he's supposed to. And same with me. So both me and him fought everybody, all the tough guys. So yeah, we're waiting for the fight fans to come back, and they came back last minute on that show. But then, yeah, I guess it was already too late. That was 2 weeks before the fight. They decided to switch it to Texas, where they can have fans. So they told me first quarter of 21. So whether that is January, February, March, let me take care of business next week, and then whenever he's ready, I'm ready whenever.
You've clearly got plenty left in the tank.
Yeah.
If hypothetically your career were to end tomorrow, how would you assess what you've achieved and your legacy?
I mean, I'm happy with my career, but yeah, like you said, I got a lot left. I got a new trainer, Jonathan Banks, and we improving a lot in the gym. I'm throwing more punches and everything. So yeah, I can't wait till next Saturday. And yeah, no, I got a couple of years left. So I want to become a champion again, and maybe even move up to cruiserweight. Yeah, create my legacy, and yeah, just yeah, I still feel young.
What about bridgerweight, or is that a bridge too far? Pun intended.
Oh yeah, the new weight class. Yeah, what is that? 200 to
226 is it, or 224?
24.
226.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, right now I'm focusing on 189 pounds. Then I gotta go back to 175. After that, now I would actually WC lower what you call it, cruiserweight to 190, I think.
Yeah.
So I mean, 190 or 200, it doesn't matter for me.
And you mentioned you've got a new trainer in Jonathan Banks. Obviously, people know of his work with initially Vladimir Klitschko, more recently Triple G. What
Yeah.
led to the link up between you guys?
We, me and Triple G, we had the same nutritionist. So,
Okay.
yeah, my nutritionist James Lockwood. He always spoke great about Banks, and Banks said he's a fan of mine and stuff. So, after me and Lou Duval split, he said he wanted to go back to New York, spend more time with his family. He said he's tired of me getting robbed so many times. Maybe he blamed himself for a little bit. I don't know. We're still friends. We're still cool. So it's all love. So yeah, I had to look for a new trainer, and yeah, we tried him, and yeah, we clicked ever since. And he's my age too. So
How does it work with someone of your experience when you join a new trainer? Because there can't be much new, and you were a great amateur as well. There can't be much new they can teach you. So is it just about refining some of your strengths and
he actually taught me a lot of new stuff that will work, like smaller stuff. He don't try to change me or nothing. He knows that I'm a good body puncher. I never get tired. So like I said, the fights that have been draws or been a little closer, it has not been because they're better fighter than me or nothing. They just threw a little bit more punches. So basically, let's say I'm not gonna say the DeGale fight because that was pretty. Let's say the Stevenson and the Pascal fight. In the beginning of the fight, the first 3, 4, 5 rounds, maybe some of them they won because they threw maybe 5 more punches than me. It was close, but maybe they got the edge. But in the second half of the fight, I won like this. I beat the shit out of them. So basically, I just got to start faster and stuff. So we've been working on that, and yeah, it's been going great ever since we started linking up.
how do you feel about that subject generally? Because as you point out, you can
Yeah.
edge around and win it 10-9. You can
Mhm.
dominate around. And if you don't get a knockdown, most of the time you'll win that 10-9 as well. So should there be more
Yeah,
variation in how that 10-point must system is used, do you think?
yeah, I believe so. Like let's say, I mean, you scored around round by round, but let's say the 11th or the 12th round, I'm landing 65 punches that my opponent landing four, and that's a round to me. And the third round, my opponent landing 22 and I'm landing 18.
Yeah.
You scored around the same. Plus, he took a beating. So it's, I mean, you win the round by round. So I don't know. It's hard to say. You gotta knock him out. That's it, and then you don't have to worry about nothing.
Is that something you've been working on as well? Because you've always carried power. No one
Yeah,
doubts that. But is it more about using that power at the right times?
yes, that's what we've been working on a lot now. Like small adjustment. The small adjustment make going to be big in the ring. So yeah, no, but Jonathan Banks for my style is perfect.
And before we let you go, just tell people out there how they can get involved with the Badou Jack Foundation and how they can be of help.
First of all, they can go to bodyjackfoundation.org and look at videos and see and read everything we do. And yeah, if they want to donate, they can donate. Yeah, they can start with yeah, just visit the website. And we appreciate all the support.
Great stuff. Well, I think it's amazing what you're doing. I look forward to the fight purely for that reason, if for no other. I'm sure
Yeah,
it'll be an action-packed fight anyway, but just that added aspect makes it even more attractive as a fight. And hopefully you'll get that rematch nailed in for the first quarter of next year.
yes, sir. Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, you have a good day, and I'll speak to you again soon.
You too. All right.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye bye.